Am I sad to see it go? Yeah. Was it a prick to get used to? Also yes. But should you get a girl deck in 2021? Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going over my review of the girl skateboard that I've been riding for the last 2 months, probably going on 3 now. The one that I picked up was a girl Sean Malto Pro model. The girth of it was 8.25 wide, with the length being 31.7 inches and a wheelbase of 14 inches. That's where it gets that little bit interesting with the shorter wheelbase. Typically what you'll find on an 8.25 is a 14.25 wheelbase. So this one's a little bit shorter, paired with those girl mellow decks, the mellow kicks that girls have. You're gonna get a shorter, snappier kick, which can be good, can be bad, depends how you skate. I started off on indies on this deck. I really struggled the first couple of days. Being that short wheelbase, the indies will shorten it even further. My timing was completely off, couldn't get used to it. Chuck the thunders on it, a bit more lower truck, open up that wheelbase a little bit, and it was a lot more happier days for myself. The pop stayed the same throughout, even though here you can see massive pressure cracks. The pop didn't change, or noticeably that I didn't change. Unlike, say, my folklore, that in a month I rode 2 different folklores, both of them within the first week. I can notice the kicks going a little bit soggy, so this didn't change throughout. The girl deck did not change its pop. It didn't manage to snap the deck, even though these pressure cracks were getting probably almost 6 inches on some of them straight out of the truck holes. Now, girl have had their issues in the past with their wood shops. Had a bad name a while ago before I started skateboarding, but with some research that I've done, when they went to China, the decks were bad. They were coming out bad. Since then, they've changed wood shops, and I can tell you it's a lot better. This girl deck's probably been one of the best decks that I've ridden, quite enjoyable. Like I mentioned, I am quite sad to see it to go. As I may have mentioned, this is the girl Sean Malto Pro model. It's the G052 shape, which means it's his pro model, his shape. It's got a big full nose, pretty full tail, which I like both of them. It's good to look down at, but just a good shape to skate in my opinion. It's quite a mellow concave. So if you're coming from something that has a bit more of a concave, you might miss your first few flick tricks or take a while to get used to it. And Sean Malto, yeah, he also likes that short wheelbase, so that's that 14-inch wheelbase, something you might need to get used to as well. Depends what you're going from. If you're going from something that's an anti-hero that's a 14.38 to this girl that's a 14-inch, you might struggle to start, and you might have to change your trucks. Depends what trucks they are, or I end up doing that anyway. I had my best manual points on this. It just worked with the thunders. It had a good pop. The pop didn't change, it didn't break. Even though I landed like a spastic on the nose that many times, with the big pressure cracks, it never broke, it never chipped, it didn't raise the tail quickly. After getting used to the mellowness of the kicks with finding the right trucks for it, it was a good deck. It's been one of my favorite decks that I've ridden. I've ridden it for almost 3 months now. The razor tail, like I mentioned, if you're worried about that, it didn't really happen that much. I rode some really crusty ground. Old Knox near me is crusty. It's one of the crustiest things going around Melbourne. So just don't stop with your tail. Basically, don't do that. But have you ridden a girl deck recently? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to do all those good things. Hit the like button and all that. It helps me out, helps the channel out. What deck should I ride after the one that I'm riding now? Can you have a guess at what I'm riding now? Well, if you wait soon, there'll be a video for it coming out. So I will catch you guys in another video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.